The blacks and the white lives matter. Maharaji's message very clear. Unity and love, we stand together. No more segregation again. No more racism, no more tribalism. Maharaji's teaching a beacon of love. No more racism, no more tribalism. Maharaji's teaching a beacon of hope. The blacks and the white lives matter. Maharaji's message very clear. Unity and love, we stand together. No more segregation again. No more racism, no more tribalism.
Yeah, good evening, dear listeners. I welcome you to Satguru Maharaji half hour on radio. With me this evening, I have Mr.
Service Premier Nsidebe Iwat.
Come again, sir.
My name is Service Premier Nsidebe Iwat.
Okay. Sorry, if I may ask, you are from what state?
I'm from Akwa Ibom State.
Akwa Ibom State.
Absolutely.
Wow, that's amazing. I too serve in Akwa Ibom.
Oh, where?
Yes.
Which one government?
Yeah, good evening, sir. How do you do?
I'm fine. Thanks, Maharaji, for giving me the grace to be in the studio this afternoon.
Okay. Well, last week we talked about life.
Absolutely.
What can you define life as?
Life is the ability to be happy. When you are happy, you are successful, then you have life. Because life is, the world says, divided into two, positive and negative.
Okay.
When we are talking about life, talking about the positivity, the positive aspect of nature, then when it's the opposite, you know what it means. So when we talk about life, talk about positivity. And that is why this program is held. It's for life. Here, because we're talking about life, how one can live life in its fullest form, and how one can be able to be happy. So that's why this program is held, because a lot of things has happened on Earth planet. We cannot even say we are living the life again. The entire system has changed completely. We are going through pains. We are just like in hell, physically. And how do we get out of this dilemma we find ourselves? That's why this kind of program is held, Satguru Maharaji Hour, where we discuss life and ability to move forward, life itself. Because until Maharaji came, nobody talks about life anymore. Some people will say, oh, I want to do rituals, live for 2, even though 3 years, and I die. Then they'll be asking, what about all the cars and everything you will acquire? Where will that be? No? So it is when you have Satguru Maharaji, you realize that what life is all about, that the importance of life and how you can live life without going through any rancor. That's why kind of program is held. Life is all about the positive aspect. You want to be happy, and most importantly, to meet the Satguru. Because if one doesn't meet Satguru Maharaji in his or a lifetime, forget, you cannot say you are a living being. Because you're going to go through a lot of problems. You're going to be living your life out of try and error, and that is what has really happened. You know, something happened this morning when I read some, and I was wondering. This guy, they met, him and his wife met in Eastern White, met in the UK. They came back to Lagos, got married, and then under 6 months, they got divorced. They quarreled to the point that they got divorced. And the question I was asking myself, what happened? Why would somebody do say I love you, they went and spend so much money? What happened in the end? Why this problem? Did you say, did they have life? No, they did not have. They had problems instead of life. So now the question is, how can somebody live out of these problems? It is when you have Satguru Maharaji. Because it is only Satguru Maharaji now that is telling us how we can live life without going through pains, interpreting what life is, and how we can be happy and be successful without Satguru Maharaji. No way. How? Those two guys, those couple that had problems under 6 months after marriage, if they had Satguru Maharaji in their life, the man will know a woman he will get married to, that he will have life, that will have happiness, that will have joy, that will have stability and harmony in his marriage. Likewise, the woman too. They wouldn't have gotten to that, bond that almost led them to hell, led them to death. So that is why today, it is when one has Satguru Maharaji, one can be rest assured that I have life. Why? Because you will know what to do in every given time without going to pains. So life without Satguru Maharaji is no life.
Okay. Are you not saying Satguru Maharaji is the life?
Yes. Satguru Maharaji is life itself. For instance, you are looking for a key to a vault, right?
Okay.
And you tried all keys and it didn't work. Then somebody came and gave you a particular key, and you inserted the key to the lock, and it opened that vault. What will you say? What's the relationship between who gave you the key and the vault? The relationship between that, who gave you the key is the owner of the vault.
Okay.
So likewise, we've been going through pains, we've been through sorrow, we've been through a lot of traumas in all human endeavor, like the wars and everything we are going through there, because we did not have Satguru Maharaji. If one have Satguru Maharaji, honestly, you're going to escape all these troubles we are facing. Why? Because Satguru Maharaji is life itself. Satguru Maharaji is going to direct you on how to go about having everything you want at your beck and call. So without Satguru Maharaji, there's no life. So Satguru Maharaji is life itself. When you have Satguru Maharaji, you have life. Without Satguru Maharaji, you have problems.
Without Satguru Maharaji,
you have problems. You have confusion.
Okay, I'm coming.
No more segregation again. No more racism, no more tribalism. Maharaji.
We are talking about life.
Absolutely.
Now, what about those? Okay, let me put it this way. We just have Satguru Maharaji now.
Yes.
Now.
Yeah.
What about those that have been existing before now?
Satguru Maharaji did not just come now.
Okay.
Satguru Maharaji, why we are hearing about Satguru Maharaji now, it was a kind of a premeditated plot by the European aristocrats in 16 and 21 AD respectively, because they wanted to rule the world. They said a man in the kingdom of blind, one man with one eye rules the entire people there.
Exactly.
So this guy in 16 and 21 AD respectively, they held a conference at the old Constantinople in Greece. They decided that the next generation, we are going to expunge the holy name Maharaji. They should not know about anything Maharaji, so that we who knew, we will rule them, because they will be going through pains and suffering, and they will always run to us for clue. Practically, Nigeria as a nation, with all our mineral resources, human and whatever, and they at the beck and call of Nigerians, we have all materials here in Nigeria, even down to the crude. We still have to import. We have to still take our crude oil to America, Europe, and whatever to refine and bring them here. Everything, even to this radio station, all this instrument was done by them. Everything. If we should close our international airport in Nigeria and seaport, what will happen? We will not be able to have anything to do. We will not have anything. There will be a chaos in Nigeria. So, because these guys, they knew about the holy name, that the source of science and technology, source of everything human being needs positively, is in the hands of the Satguru Maharaji. Now, these guys, even before the advent of the Europeans in 1896 in this part of Nigeria, they said, hey, black man, don't go to your culture. Don't go to Ifa, don't go to don't go to Ifa, don't go to your deity tradition anymore. And that makes us look more stupid every day if anybody used to stay away from culture and tradition. And that is why today they came to rule us with all the informations with religious indoctrinations that has no base. So you see that even they say the rich also cry. Now let me give you two examples. The former world billionaire, he was from Lagos State, married to Ibadan woman, Fernandez Oladende. Yes, he was a billionaire. Fernandez, he owns a house at
Okay.
Yeah. Do you know what? What happened in his marriage with the American woman, Barbara Doyce? A lot of trouble that they had 2006. So what about Bill Gates? His wife, his problem, and Melina. We've heard how many, all these guys who claim, is Elon Musk married? What of Jeff Bezos that just got married in Venice about 2 months ago in Italy? If you tell you you should recall his problems. See that it is not because I have a car, that I have a house, that I have all this money in the bank that I'm happy. No, the rich are the one crying more today. Why? Because life is a balance. You must have the physical and the spiritual to balance the equation. If you don't have the spiritual, forget about the physical. The physical may even kill. Why? Because your car, your money, everything may lead you into trouble. But you have the physical consciousness, the spiritual consciousness, that's when you able to balance. And without Satguru Maharaji, life is not balanced. So today we are being influenced by or deceived by, he has too many cars, everything. Go inside and find out if they are happy. They will tell you that, okay, with all these guys, why are they going out with so much escorts? With gun and if they're happy? They are not. They are afraid of their lives. So you cannot call those guys there. You cannot call them, they're happy. They are not. They are afraid of life itself because of, So you see that if they have Satguru Maharaji in their life, they are stable. They will be stable, and they will not be they will not be afraid. They will be very, very stable to relate with people. So, like I repeat, without Satguru Maharaji, one is confused. One is in a state of confusion, and that is what today is happening.
Okay, let me say this. Are you saying is Satguru Maharaji encouraging what we call deity, the Ifa, Ogun, and the lies?
Yes, that's Satguru Maharaji says we have to go back to our culture. We should leave Bible and Quran alone and go back to our culture. Why?
Okay.
For instance, let's look at the Nigerian political situation. The day they will remove Bible and Quran from the political sect, during these guys they want to swear into political offices, they should Shango on Ogun, they should swear in them in the political offices with Shango on Ogun, see what will happen if they will steal again. It is a practical fact. Because there Shango will go and meet them, Ogun will go and know what to do. But to the Bible and Quran has made us powerless, just like a paper tiger. That's why they are stealing here and there. So Maharaji said, hey, these are check and balances Satguru Maharaji gave, because right from the creation, Nigeria is the oldest state in creation. Yes, civilization started in Africa, and here in Nigeria, Ibadan, to be precise, the old Nazareth. Right? But because of time, the world has been existing for more than 5 million years. So a lot of things has changed. Igbo man has come and change the entire narratives, putting people into confusion. But you can see that here, a professor of philosophy came from Saudi Arabia to deliver a lecture at UI here. From Lagos down to Ibadan, the driver, the taxi that brought him, he was asking the taxi, how long did it take your ancestors to plant all these trees on this road? Trees. The Papa was asking me, no, my ancestors didn't plant this tree. That's how we made them. Say, but everything in Saudi Arabia is all hybrid. They're all hybrid. We all planted them. So see that here is where everything is found, is given. You can see the weather. Here we don't have tornado. We don't have, we don't have tornado. We don't have typhoon. We don't have tsunami. For instance, there's a practical reality. In Florida, pythons there. Florida have the highest number of python habitats in the world. In Florida, python kill them. Every house in Florida must have electric fence. Python go there and kill them. It's an influence. But in Bayelsa, in Nembe, children play with python. Python can just, as if we are in the studio now, they can just crawl inside. Whatever you have, like food or anything, you give them. You just give the python just and go his way without touching you and I. So you see that we are so natural, because it is natural. Just for instance, agric fowl and a local chicken, which one is more intelligent? If you carry an axe now, you see the natural, our local fowl will just escape one for his dear life. But the people here on, how do you call it, the agric will say, they look stupid. So here, this is the origin of creation. Here. And in the ancient days, our father Satguru Maharaji kept this tradition, culture and tradition as checks and balance for us to grow, just like the plenary stage to know more about Satguru Maharaji. And that's what the woman came and said, no, we shouldn't go there. Because if we practice our culture and tradition, look, black man was the best in science and technology. Because they will not tell you that all the things we are seeing here was made through Ifa and through the spirit of Satguru Maharaji. So now Satguru Maharaji has come as the embodiment, as a physical teacher, to teach and to link man back to that Holy Spirit called Maharaji inside. Now, if you say the Holy Spirit Maharaji, Maharaji is not an Indian name as people say. In the beginning of creation, there was a language spoken by man. The first language spoken by man on earth was called the Sanskrit, spelled capital A Sankrist, Sanskrit.
Okay.
And it is in the Sanskrit we know the holy name, the whole God name is Maharaji. God is an English name for the creator.
Okay.
Oluwatobi is a Yoruba name for the creator. Abasibum is a Igbo name for the creator. Chineke is Igbo name for the creator, because we have diverse tongues now.
Exactly.
Then the first language, the first tongue, the mother tongue of old, the creator name is Maharaji. So that's where we have Maharaji living as a Satguru Maharaji, the ancient teacher that has come back to integrate man into one direction where we can have all what we want without going through any pains.
Okay, I'm coming.
The blacks and the white lives matter.
Okay, let's do it this way. I would love to ask this question, and then the question is, let's talk about national matters.
Okay.
Now we're having a fight between Israel, US, and Iran.
Yes.
What is Satguru Maharaji is doing in this? You know, they are fighting, killing each other, and the US is supporting Israel.
Yes.
Now this thing is getting tougher every day.
Yes.
Then what is Satguru Maharaji doing on this?
Satguru Maharaji has already published a statement that this war was not meant to shed blood. But you can see that these guys are being influenced by religious indoctrination. A place where you say if you kill as many as you can, you kill the kafiri, you'll be rewarded with 70 virgins or 200 virgins. You know what I mean? That killing is divine, which is not. So they are being influenced by religious indoctrinations, and which is not like that in Africa. In the ancient Africa, black man don't steal, black man don't kill, black man don't kill his fellow brother. We eat in the same plate. So that's what Maharaji is telling the entire world, that for the whole problem of the world to end, everybody needs Satguru Maharaji that be able to give you, because today people are saying, oh, Trump is eager for the oil. This one is saying they're fighting political tussle because of the wealth of Iran, or whatever. But who knows if that is the truth for whatever he's doing. But if that is true, it means that they are not sufficient. They are not sufficient. They are not okay with what they have. And like Maharaji always say, that anybody or any person, group of persons who invite Satguru Maharaji to his hometown, to his land, by Satguru Maharaji putting step in their town, whatever they need, they will have the oil and everything. So you see that with all what they profess, they are still struggling over things that doesn't matter, because they're not sufficient. They're not happy. Anybody who is happy will not go to war. Anybody who is happy will not fight another person. Anybody who is happy will not steal. So it's a resultant effect of the absence of Satguru Maharaji in their life. Just for instance, like Nigeria now, in 1993, during the political turmoil, where then the last dictator, Babangida, said Nigeria must go to war, Nigeria should get ready. Satguru Maharaji went to, on the 16th day of August, went to OGTV at Ogun State to say, come what may, there will be no war in Nigeria, because Maharaji is here, and they tried all what they could to no avail. No war in Nigeria. Maharaji said all the ammunition they will import, Maharaji will turn it to okara and bread for his children to eat. And that is how it is. So it's the absence of Maharaji. Where is the Allah? Where is the Jesus? Where is the Chineke? No, because God can, if you say the savior of man, the savior cannot allow war. So you see that this guy, they were deceived. The absence of Satguru Maharaji. There's no practice of divinity there. They cannot say they are divine when they are carrying gun to kill another person. No. But here in Africa, here in Nigeria, we don't do that because we love ourselves. So if I see that before the advent of religion in Nigeria, to be precise, black man also knew the laws, the 10 commandments by heart, that you should not kill, you should not steal. So human did not come to teach us how to live a holy life. We are the holy life itself. That is it. So it is now through this media now the world will be hearing that to solve the global problem is in the hand of Satguru Maharaji, and that is it, because Satguru Maharaji is the world teacher.
Maharaji's teaching, a beacon of light. No more racism, no more tribalism. Maharaji's teaching.
Now let's go this way. If but about this Iran and Israel, the US of a thing, apart from the press release that Satguru Maharaji released, what are the other things that Satguru Maharaji intend to solve this in no time?
Yeah, Satguru Maharaji said that that people there in Iran, in Israel, in America, wherever the world is happening, it's extended up to 10 countries now.
Okay.
What they need to do is that people there should go to internet and download Satguru Maharaji's photograph and be carrying the flowers to the Maharaji, please, I want war to end in this country. Maharaji, please, we don't want war in this country. Maharaji, please. And you see the war will end without just that. Just flowers and the altar of Satguru Maharaji with the photograph of Satguru Maharaji. Use it in your parlor, in your bedroom, Maharaji, please.
So Satguru Maharaji don't need to go there to settle everything.
Yeah. We have 3 qualities of the Creator.
Okay.
Omnipotent, omniscient, omniscient. Satguru Maharaji says, call me anywhere you are under the sun and beyond. I will manifest to help. I guarantee you are life on air, land, and sea. Satguru Maharaji doesn't need to go there. Or people in in Iran or anywhere, should just tune into Satguru Maharaji's program and be watching it alone. Finished. War will disappear. Does that. It is a practical thing.
Okay, if that be the case, if anybody is taking Satguru Maharaji, accepting him, what are the benefits of the person?
Wow. One, you'll be financially stable, because that is the least problem we're having today. Financially stable. One, you'll be financially stable, you'll be rich, you'll be happy. You will not have problems. You will not sickness, untimely death, and suddenly accident. We pushed off from your side. Force away. You cannot make mistake anymore. Yeah. Happiness that will not come from drugs or food. That eternal bliss that radiates from the inner self of man. You'll be extremely okay. You'll be successful in all your endeavors. You will succeed in everything. Just look. Irrespective of what you are, you're a mechanic, you are an engineer, whatever, just use Maharaji. For instance, there was this engineer in Lagos, a mechanical engineer. In his company, they had this almost 2,000 kVA plant that had fault. They flew in the expert. They tried to fix it, they couldn't. This man was just a junior engineer. He came back and he was worried. He said, Maharaji, what is this? Then he went in for meditation. Maharaji came in his dream. Let me say, we call it experience. Maharaji came in his dream and taught him where is the problem of the plant, the power plant. Maharaji taught him. He woke up in his dream. He went straight to the office and fixed the plant. When the old man came out, he said, man, they said, they look at him. He said, how did he say? Through meditation. Maharaji came and said, so you know Satguru Maharaji? So you meditate? He said, yes. He said, no wonder. So see that this guy, they hid a lot of things from us. They hid a lot. So what do you think is the joy of that guy? What is just like me, when I needed to travel to UK. I didn't bother myself, I didn't pay anybody. I only started giving flowers to calling Maharaji, Maharaji, please, I need my visa. I started giving flowers to Maharaji altar. And in my dream, Maharaji kept saying, my son, come, let's go to the embassy. I was in Lagos, Maharaji took me to the embassy. Then we got there, say, give my son a visa. And you know the 3 women I made at the counter, they told before they stamped my passport. And I came back to myself. They call it dream after there was an experience. And I started celebrating. My brother was telling me that look at this one, look at this stupid one. You've not even been to the embassy and you are celebrating. Me, I started celebrating. That's where we got. I've got Maharaji. What is it? How? Why is Maharaji so important? The problem facing man today is spiritual connectivity. Because it is the spiritual that controls the physical. everything you see in the world has a spiritual connotation. So if one wants to rule the world, you must first of all rule the spirit. And without Satguru Maharaji, you don't have the key to the spiritual world. So Satguru Maharaji is the key to the spiritual world. When you have Satguru Maharaji, you have the key to your destiny, because human destiny is in the spirit. Having Maharaji give you the key to your spirit, to your destiny, and that is your spiritual self, to control and command and make everything work at their own beck and call. So I was happy, and definitely when I went to embassy physically, the same people I met them at the counter. They never said, "Papa, please, you put my stamp my passport." I've got his passport. I said, "I'm sure you." I said, "Of course, I know I've already seen you in my experience." They said, "Wow, we changed everything," because the man was something like, "Can this person?" I said, "Of course, I've already been here in my experience, in my dreams, in my spirit, and I've got to give me a visa." And that's how they all smile and they stamp my passport for me, because of consciousness. So that's what man is lacking today. As a man, as a married person, or a young star, just today, I'm talking to the youths. All the problems you are facing, you need Guru Maharaji to solve their problem mathematically, to solve all their problems. Any problem you have, you want to solve, call on Guru Maharaji holy name. Maharaji come and show you how to solve it in your dreams. That is it. Nobody can do this for us. A person who has the dual energy to solve problem physically and to solve one's problem spiritually, man, is something that human being missed. And now Maharaji has come to help us out in all our problems.
All right. If anybody want to have this article, Maharaji, where can they find them? What are the numbers to reach?
See, Satguru Maharaji is something bigger than.
Okay.
Yes. Satguru Maharaji has come with a new techniques, not from the religious one. Phone number, call him. Every human being has an energy, a radio inside him. And this radio is called Maharaji. Anywhere you are, speak to Satguru Maharaji directly from your heart. And Maharaji, please talk to Maharaji silently inside, because I say silently. Maharaji will answer you. Maharaji come and tell you, "Hey, my guy, my son, my daughter, I'm here for you." But if you really, because that is the fastest, you may not have airtime, you may not be connected because of frequency or whatever network issues. But Satguru Maharaji lives at kilometer 10, Ibadan Lagos Expressway, some few meters away from the express there. I mean, the toll gate here is not far from there. So, and the phone number to call, if you want to call the phone number, you have 080 34 00 70 45.
Take it again.
080 34 00 70 45. Then you will. But it's better to have Maharaji. We've suffered enough. Black man, we've suffered enough. We need Maharaji, mostly the youths. Because when you need Maharaji, nobody will come and lure you to go and kill just to make money. Nobody will turn you to a slave anymore. Because the ability for man to make his own food without like the bees, like the birds, nobody provides for them, they provide for themselves. When a bird grows older, mature, it nests his own nest. But we cannot do it for ourselves. Okay. Why? Because we lost that intelligence, that creative intelligence inside us, and that's what Maharaji has come to give us back again.
All right.
Maharaji's message.
This Satguru Maharaji half hour will continue tomorrow, 4 to 4:30 p.m. tomorrow. Thank you again, sir, for coming. What's your name again?
Sidibe Iwat.
Okay. My name remains Oluwatobi Ayanfe. I will meet you tomorrow on
My
this
Maharaji's
program.
grace.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you.
No more racism, no more tribalism. Maharaji's teaching a beacon of hope. The blacks and the white lives matter.